This is a Deadbug PVC pullover, PVC pipe pullover. Now, we have PVC pipes here. If you don't and you're at home, you can use a broomstick. If you're at the gym, you're probably gonna have to use a weight plate, I'll be honest with you. If you're at home, you may have a golf club, whatever, that works too. I have a lightweight, this is 5 pounds. I suggest starting with none and working your way up. If you can get like a 2.5 pound, 5 pound plate, because it's not about the weight on this, it's about the stretch, all right? So when we say dead bug, we have to go to our dead bug position. So I want to be on a bench or elevated off the ground so that I have range of motion I can work with here, all right? I'm going to lay down on the bench. Dead bug, legs are up. So what dead bug allows us to do is keep this back flat into the table, because we don't want our ribs, as we're doing this, to flare, stick up, back comes off where I can like get my hand all the way through. We want the low back and the ribs to stay down so that when we're doing this, because this is working on upper body mobility, we actually are getting mobility here. If I go up this way and my back arches, it's literally stopping working on shoulder mobility, and now we've got the lumbar assisting us and giving us fake mobility, okay? So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna start out kind of wide, all right? I'm gonna have my low back flat, the legs up make it easier to keep the low back flat, and then I just want to go nice and slow and controlled, keeping my arms straight, back as far as I can, feeling a good stretch, and then bringing it back up. Nice and slow and controlled. And it's imperative, again, that the ribs and low back stay flat, but also the elbows stay straight. A lot of people will get more range of motion if their elbows are bent. But now we've lost out on what we're trying to work on, which isn't the elbows, it's the lats and shoulders. So we have to keep them straight. You want to make it more difficult? Besides adding a little bit of weight, and I will tell you, if we're doing this exercise and you have more than 10 pounds, you're probably using too much for it. If we go a little bit closer, we get more stretch, all right? So again, with the same weight, I'll go back, arms staying straight, nice and controlled, back staying flat, bringing it back up, and I have one more way to give it a little bit deeper. So my hands are over the top. If I turn my hands over, it's going to change my lats. My lats are now already stretched out even more, so they're gonna have a harder time going back further. And notice I'm going real slow because I have some shoulder issues myself, so I want to feel through it. It is a safe range for me to work with, but the slower I go, the more comfortable my body feels with it. So take your time with it. There's a Deadbug PVC pullover.